So in my previous video, I split tested my email list to achieve a higher open rate. And I have now moved on to split testing my landing page. And I want to increase my opt-in percentage. I want to get more subscribers because I'm paying to drive traffic to the page. So I'm going to head over to the computer and I'm going to show you how I do that using convertri, which is really easy. So we'll see you in a second. I need to figure out how to get how to get a higher opt-in percentage into my landing page. So now what I want to do is start a split test. And it says, are you sure you want to start a split test? I'm going to say, yep. Okay. Now we know all of these numbers have been reset. So I'm going to test this page to this page again. Variant A to variant B. So let's go into variant B and I'll show you what I want to change. What I was told by a couple people, or at least one person in the community, is that this photo of me with my arms crossed might actually be turning people away. He said, you might want to try a photo where your arms are not crossed. So I said, all right, I'll give it a shot. So let's go ahead and add an image. And there I am right there. And let's just get it to fit. I think that's probably big enough, right? Just like that. Let's see. Maybe move it over so I'm not touching the, okay. So there it is. So now, well, you know, I'm not sure if I like it that close. There we go. Let's add a little more space. So there it is. And the only difference now is just the photo of me. And I want to make sure it's going into the, you know what, let me save it. And I want to make sure that it's going into the correct form. So let's select an existing form, my Aweber form. And we're good to go. So I'm just going to hit done. I didn't change anything. Just make sure we're good to go. And then I'm going to publish the page. And it says, are you sure? I'm going to say, yep. And I want the same path because I want it to split the people who land between the two pages. So I'm not going to change that. And I hit publish. And it's publishing, you see. And I'll cruise out. And now my split test is going. So I will come back now in a week and I'll show you if arms on my hips is better than arms crossed, and if we get more people opting in, and we'll go from there. So I'll talk to you guys in about a week. All right, you guys, so I've been running the split test between these two pages, arms crossed and folded versus arms open for, I guess, probably a month or so. Maybe not that long, I don't know, a while. But you'll see that it's a 29% conversion rate versus a 26% conversion rate. And that 3% could be huge over time. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this page, and then we're going to do a different split test and change the title. So I'm going to click these three dots, and remember I'm using convertri, which is in Digital Business Lounge Pro, and I'll click Stop Split Test. It says, are you sure, homeboy? And yep, I'm sure. So it gave me that one with the arms open, and I got to edit the page, and I have to republish the page in order to run the split test. So I'll go up here to publish, and I think it might be behind the image of me where you're looking at me right now. And I'll hit publish. All right, and then I'm going to go back in and we're going to change the tile around to run a different split test. So I go to these three dots right here, and then I hit start a split test. It says, are you sure? I'm sure. And all I want to do is test the title. And I came up with something that I think is going to work a little bit better because a 29% conversion rate is not good enough for me because I'm spending a lot of money to get people to this page. So this is what I'm going to change it to. Would you like extra time, extra money, and no worries? Register for the free 7-day video series to change your life. I'm going to save that. And then I'll go and make sure the mobile version looks good. And no, it does not. So we're going to reduce the size of this text. If I can figure out how to do that real quick. It is, you know what? 1 second. So if I click in here, I'll see that right here, it's 100% is the scale. And on this new text right down here, you can see it's 150. Whoop, it's moving around. Let me undo that. Okay. So I'll just highlight that and I'll go down to 150 and that should make it, or I'm sorry, down to 100. Where are we at? Boom. And let's just make sure that's 100. That's 100 also. I think that looks good. Let's see how it works. Let's maybe move this up a little bit. So I'll just hold down the shift key and then up arrow is how I'm doing that. Let's see how that looks. I think that's okay. So I'm going to hit save, and then I'm going to go ahead and publish. And it says, are you sure? Yep, I'm sure. And we'll go back in, just publish the desktop version just to make sure. And there it is. So now let's go back to make sure the split test is running. There it is, 0 conversions. And so I'll run this for, I don't know, at least 50 conversions each, and probably closer to 100 to see what works better. And the more I can improve this page, the more confident I'm going to be to spend money on more advertising. So I hope that was helpful, you guys, and we'll check back in when it is time to take a look at the results and figure out what we're going to do from there going forward. Have a great day. All right, you guys, well, the split test has only been going for a few days, and you'll see 20% conversion rate on each. And that's just way too low, because I know someone in the community who has like a 60% conversion rate for his landing page. And since I'm paying so much money to advertise on YouTube, I got to get that number way up. And even though it was like 27 or 28% when I decided to do this most recent split test, I want to get it up into the 40s and 50s so that my cost per click goes way down. And I'm not 100% sure what I want the new page to look like, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to end the split test that I'm currently working on. And then I'll show you what I want the new page to look like in a few minutes. I'm going to figure it out, and then I am going to come back and show you guys what the page looks like. I think I'm going to remove this photo of me. I'm going to change a lot of stuff around. And I'm curious to see how it looks, and I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll start a new split test and go from there. All right, you guys, so I'm back. It's about an hour later, and I wound up making lots of changes. And what's really cool, from the time I pressed save and then started this video, I got one person who opted into my brand new page. So you can see just by looking at the top of the page, I've removed the photo of me, I've changed the color, I've moved the format around. So I'm going to show you the changes that I made. I found both pages here. So here's the page that I have been using. And I was averaging, I think, 28% opt-ins with this page. And it dawned on me that the photo might actually not be doing me any favors. So I decided to kind of move it and change it, and I'll show you what I did in a second. And then this photo of me and my kids and my wife, it's one of my favorite photos I've ever taken, but I have a hat and sunglasses on, and I'm wondering if that's a bad thing, where people can't tell it's the same guy from the video they saw on YouTube or wherever they found me online. So let me show you what I changed it to. I changed enter your info below to receive the same free 7-day video series that changed my life. It can change yours too. Now it says, start your online business quickly using proven steps and find freedom, happiness, and purpose. And I also changed these bullet points around to make them more succinct. So I went from discover how the digital economy actually works to learn how the digital work model has made your job obsolete. And then understand why many people aren't making money online, to discover the key ingredient to making money online. And I bet it's the key ingredient for making money online. I'll probably go back in and change that in just a second. Learn how you can design a life of time and geographical freedom. I got more specific, and I said, learn how affiliate marketing is launching people into lives of time and geographical freedom. And I want to improve my ad rank with Google, and so I put affiliate marketing in there, since this is about affiliate marketing, just to be more transparent. The old one says, discover how to have multiple income streams. The new one says, see how the 24/7 strategy of multiple income streams is realistically within your reach. Maybe that's too wordy. Who knows? We'll find out. The old one says, meet people who made the change and hear how they did it. Now I say, meet people who took control of their lives and hear how they did it. Then get ready to recreate your life. I changed to feel like you finally found the solution. Maybe I should change that to feel like you finally found the answer you've been looking for, or something like that. Then I went down and I changed the color. And I also changed the color up here in the header, so the white stands out a little bit more, but it's not quite so dark. I thought this blue was too light, and I thought this blue up here was maybe too dark. So I went with something in between, and I've got that. And I think the white stands out much better. And I changed this sentence, work from anywhere and have a life you love today, to the simplest way for anyone to go into business online. And I also went from all caps to lowercase letters, thinking that it's less salesy. We'll find out. So I changed a lot of stuff at once, so it's going to be difficult to tell what exactly is driving more conversions or fewer conversions, but that's okay. Then I changed the photo from this one of me and my family to just me, because it's just me in the ad, and I like the flowers. You'll notice this is a similar photo to this one right here. It's a similar photo to this one. And I just cropped me out of the background, or actually I had someone on Fiverr do it for me. And then I also changed around what I say in here, and I changed the footer to this other blue. So hopefully it's a little more inviting. I still think this top thing is too dark, but I would like to have the photo in the background. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to give this one, I don't know, at least where there's 50 conversions on each page before I do something. So I'll jump back on and film another video when we're closer to that point, and we'll see. But I'm just thrilled with Convertri and how easy they make it to test landing pages. It's really, really simple. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will be back very, very soon. All right, you guys, so I have been running my split test on this page. And again, I'm using Convertri to build my landing pages. And so I'm going to open up the split test, and you're going to see right away. Now, there aren't very many conversions, but look at the conversion rate, 23% versus 31%. So there's a huge difference. Even with only 24 and 22 conversions, I'm definitely going to go with this page. So I'm going to stop the split test. It says, "You sure you want to do that?" And I say, "Yep." And then I got to go back in and publish the page. And we'll do that right here. And there you have it. The split test is over, and now I'm running this page. So now what I think I want to do is take out the word free and put in video series. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure. So I'm going to hang out for a day or two and think about what I want to split test next. But we know that this one works much better. You know, maybe I'll change the colors around. I don't know, but this is what I'm going to go with for now. And let me just go back and make sure that that page is the one that we're running. Yep. So there it is. Good to go. All right, you guys have a great day. Well, I hope you saw how easy it is to split test landing pages using Convertri, and even subtle changes can produce higher opt-in percentages. And if you run your campaign for a long, long time, that can equate into many more dollars in your pocket and savings in advertising spend dollars. So I hope that the video was helpful. If you hadn't seen the video on how to increase your email open rate percentage, that's a different video you can go and check out. And I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.